Turn my noise suppression off temporarily because I've somehow fallen into the back rooms. Listen. It's gonna drive me insane. So on my most recent video about my tragic cancellation on Roblox, I actually got a couple comments that I thought were pretty funny. Not really funny. Like they were compliments. They were awesome compliments. I'm really happy people think that about my editing and my videos. But one in particular specifically said I could post 8 minutes of watching paint dry and I'd still be able to make it entertaining. And while I don't really have a video of paint drying, I do have a brick. So we're just gonna spend this video staring at this brick, and it's gonna be a good time, I think. Yeah, I didn't script anything for this. I don't have anything written down. I don't have anything that could possibly entertain me or anything like that. So I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, I guess I can just use this video to just talk about random shit. Yeah, I guess what else can I talk about? Let's see. What topic can I start with? This fan. It is so hot in my room, so I have to have the fan on so I don't die. But oh my god, is it annoying. I literally feel like I'm sitting in the back rooms listening to that buzzing that is in the first level. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, I don't know what all to talk about. I didn't plan any of this beforehand. I just grabbed a picture of a brick off Google, threw it into OBS and started recording and just hoped for the best. I guess I can talk about the fact that I do officially have a job now. I talked about it being a possibility that I would have a job. That was kind of like definitely gonna happen in my OpenRCT video. I did definitely get one now, and I will be starting my first day 2 days after this video is up. This video is going up on the 16th, so that'll be fun. It'll obviously reduce the time I have for making videos, and like I said in my OpenRCT video, I'm gonna try and make up for that by streaming more often. I'm hoping once or twice a week, which, considering the place I'm going to be working at, I'm not going to say where I'm working at because I don't feel that information is really needed. I think starting off I will be fine because I got like an email essentially congratulating me for getting the job from the place I'm going to be working at, and they listed me as only doing 20 to 25 hours a week, which, I mean, great, still gives me free time and stuff like that, but if I want to be earning a decent amount of money, I need to be working a little more than that. But whatever, that's something I'll work out once I'm actually there. But I think it'll be nice to start off that way so I can kind of ease into slowing down my upload schedule a little bit with those hours, since I will need to slow my upload schedule down a little bit once I have the job and once I really start working there like a lot more, because I definitely want to be there a little bit more than just 20 to 25 hours a week. That feels pretty low. This is weirdly amusing though, staring at this brick and just talking about shit. This is weirdly very amusing. Which also, the choice of actually using a brick was inspired by Nepesta. I feel like I should have said that at the start of this video, because Nepesta got similar comments at one point on stream or something, and decided to do a really long stream where he just stared at a brick wall the entire stream. And let me tell you, the highlights video that came out of that stream was the funniest video I had seen in so long. Still one of the funniest videos I've seen to this day. It was a fun time. It was a fun time, and I'm hoping I can emulate something similar with my singular brick. Actually, that reminds me. With my job, I mean, obviously because I'm working, I'll have less time in my day, but I'm hoping my job, like, will help me be able to do more IRL content, because I actually was surprised by how well received the bowling video I did was. Like, everyone who watched it, or everyone who commented on it, seemed to enjoy the fact that I did some IRL content. And so I'm hoping with me getting a job, I can start to go a bit more consistently, again, even though I'll be working. The biggest issue before was that I had to have my parents or someone take me to pay for me, but now that I have my own money, I'm hoping I can do more bowling videos and a couple other IRL videos. A while back, I did a video of me building a nano coaster, and I'm tempted to do that again because I do have another nano coaster, and I also actually have a wooden model of the roller coaster train car design for Wild Eagle at Dollywood, and I also have one for Lightning Rod that I already put together, and I had a lot of fun putting that together, and I think it would be fun to do both of these for a video. I don't think I'll do them both in the same video. I think I'll probably do the nano coaster because that one's a bit easier first, and if that gets well received like the bowling video was, then I'll do the wooden figure as well. Let's see, I know I'm only supposed to watch the brick or whatever, but I want to see, can I rotate it? Why is there no rotate option here? What if I make it smaller? Oh, okay. Oh, I do see, there is a rotate option up here. Yo, I feel like that's cheating. I don't think I can mess with the brick at all. Is messing with the brick cheating? I don't think it counts as cheating if I do it in video editing, because my video editing abilities are what we're kind of focusing on for this video. So I think I can rotate it in video editing. I can't rotate it in the actual interface here, even though I already did that, but we didn't set that rule up until just now, so it doesn't count. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. I guess I could talk about streaming a little bit more, because I briefly mentioned it when I was talking about going back to work. And I'll actually get into the projects I'm working on in Theme Park Tycoon 2, since that's probably the game I'll be streaming the most for a tiny bit. For my Theme Park Tycoon 2 stuff, the reason why I'm going to be focusing in on that for streams for a little bit, probably until mid-October, is because there's a creator contest being hosted by Not Me that I decided to join that finishes on October 1st. So I'm going to really focus in on that project for a little while. After that, there is another project that I'll focus in on for a little bit that I'm working on, that I'm not going to talk about the theme of that quite yet, just because I want to keep it a little bit secret for now until I finally reveal it on stream. But obviously the thing I'm making for Not Me's contest, I'm decorating a roller coaster that Not Me made. It has to be, I don't know, the theming I feel is a bit too loose. Like, they just said it had to be themed to Halloween. It's kind of difficult because like what they classify as Halloween, it might be different from what I would classify as Halloween. Like someone asked us in a short they made about it, they asked if Nightmare Before Christmas counts as Halloween, which to me, if they're making Halloween Town, yes, that counts as Halloween. Obviously not if they're making Christmas Town or whatever, but if they're making Halloween Town and focusing in on Halloween Town, then I would say that counts as Halloween, but Not Me said no, that doesn't count as Halloween, which is bullshit. And originally I was going to make a ride that was very heavily inspired by Mystery Mine at Dollywood and Saw the Ride at Thorpe Park, because those both have pretty creepy themes. Obviously Saw is themed to the movie Saw, and Mystery Mine is themed to like this abandoned, probably haunted mine. And so both of those are creepy themes. So in my head, just because they're creepy themes, that could work as a Halloween type theme to me. But I don't really know if that would really count in terms of Not Me's guidelines. So of course my fix for that is just to throw pumpkins and shit everywhere. But yeah, I found the guideline for the coffins pretty funny, that you had to include 13 coffins and a hay bale somewhere. And the hay bales were easy, but the coffins actually had to be part of it somehow, and I was like, how would I deal with these coffins? And for some reason, I was like, coffins, wood structure. Let's make a fucking tree out of it. So now, currently there's only one, but I'm gonna make numerous trees and like vines and stuff out of these coffins. Yeah, if I were to do a Halloween contest like that, I personally would have said any theme that's creepy or scary, not just Halloween. But I'm proud of what I've built so far. Will I win? Absolutely not. I do not think I'll win. I probably won't even make it top 5. There's so many incredible builders in the Theme Park Tycoon 2 community that I don't even think I'll really place. I don't think I'll even be mentioned. I don't know. I don't even think I'll hit the deadline, honestly. I've made some pretty decently quick progress, but especially with me starting work soon, I do not think I'll make the deadline. But even if I don't make the deadline, I might just continue building on it and finish it anyways, just because I'm really happy with what I've made. Like, really happy with what I've made. I forgot I had that in there, I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot I had the Ultimate Warrior Cats guide in my desk. I don't think I've ever actually looked at it though. Yeah, I was a Warrior Cats furry for the start of my time here. I wouldn't say that's how I got into furry, but it definitely pushed me in that direction. I also have a drawer filled with every single like computer item I've ever used. Like, I have old headsets in here, I have old mice in here. I actually have a string of Halloween lights in here that I'll have to put up on my desk once Halloween comes. You know, I guess I could use, I don't have a ton of time left before I hit an hour, but I guess I could use the rest of this time to talk about the Minecraft movie and I'll probably touch on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie again because I just love hating on that movie. Minecraft movie, I don't really have much to say that hasn't been said. It looks like shit. I can already safely say I will not be watching it. I will not be watching it. I'm not gonna put myself through that again. I put myself through that with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie because I saw that trailer and I was iffy on it, which I have no clue what's happening with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. I saw a couple pictures of the animatronics being worked on, and ages ago I saw something about development of that movie going along quicker than expected, which to me basically said, oh great, they're gonna rush the next movie now. I have no faith. I have zero faith in it. I hated the first movie. Absolutely hated it. Will probably hate the second movie. I will not watch the second movie unless I somehow hear good things about it. I feel like I've already talked about... I don't know. Did I ever talk about the reasons I hated the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I think I briefly touched on it, like, when I made my ancient visiting Five Nights at Freddy's games video. The first one, not the second one. I briefly mentioned it because I played a game based on the movie in that first video. But yeah, that movie hurt. I didn't understand the whole thing of, oh, it's only new Five Nights at Freddy's fans who hate the movie. Like, that seemed to be a thing for a little while, and I was like, well, that's definitely not the case, because I've been a fan since Five Nights at Freddy's 2's release. Like, I was way too young to be a fan of it then, but I was a fan of it then. Yeah, around that time just a year before Five Nights at Freddy's 2's release, was given access to the internet for the first time, and I obviously discovered YouTube pretty quickly. And so when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 released, and Markiplier's videos on Five Nights at Freddy's were obviously exploding everywhere, I found Five Nights at Freddy's through Markiplier. I only actually watched one of his Five Nights at Freddy's 2 videos, so I guess I technically didn't fully become a fan until Five Nights at Freddy's 3, because the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 series he did was the first series I actually got invested in. Again, even though I was way too young, I should not have been watching that yet. But yeah, I'm definitely a fairly old Five Nights at Freddy's fan, I'd say. I mean, obviously not old in terms of age, but just in how long I've been a fan of it. So I don't understand the stigma of, oh, it's only new fans who didn't like it, because that definitely is not the case. But I remember people in shorts pointing out the Foxy transition where the kid walks backwards in the Pirate's Cove and Foxy comes out, and people are being like, oh, you think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie transitions are bad? How about this? And like acting like it's this great transition. I was like, really? That's the best transition in the movie? Because I remember watching the movie, seeing that transition, and specifically going, man, that transition sucked. Like, that was the one transition I specifically pointed out as bad, and now everyone was like, oh, this transition goes so hard, this is such a good transition, holy shit. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. We hit an hour, you don't have to listen to me complain anymore. We actually went over an hour, it's an hour and 1 minute now. Strangely enough, I really enjoyed making this video so far. So we'll see if this video ends up actually being good.